Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Chicago Conservative. If you are a new viewer, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And if you are a returning viewer, then thank you guys for coming back. I really appreciate it. Now, you might be wondering, why do I have this Fortnite gun? It's a bolt action, by the way. We got our first edition of Criminal Wars, guys. So this is going to get a little serious, man. You know, let me put this down. I also got my samurai sword right here. I don't know if it's real or not. But today, guys, we're going to be discussing Tiffany Henyard going up against, you're going to have to wait for it. This is a big announcement. But anyways, this is just amazing, guys. This is just crazy. And it's just sad, honestly. We want to be honest, man. But the Village of Dalton is trying to hold Tiffany Henyard accountable when it comes to her being a crook. You know what I'm saying? Signing off on a Chevy Tahoe, denying that she's signed off on it when her signature's right there, flying to Las Vegas, people getting assaulted on that same trip to Las Vegas, using Dalton's tax dollars to basically pander yourself to five-star hotels, five-star restaurants, and whatever. You guys already know the business when it comes to this lady. But the Village of Dalton actually hired a private attorney, guys. And guess who that private attorney is? You guys guessed it. It is none other than Lori Lightfoot, guys. The former mayor of Chicago, the worst mayor that Chicago has had in the past 30 plus years, guys. Can you believe that? I'm pretty sure you guys can. And then it's like the crime in Chicago has risen well over 20% since you became the mayor, Miss Lightfoot. If you didn't know that, but you probably do. That's why you were voted out and replaced with Pinhead Johnson. But anyways, she blames that on playing the victim card. You know what I'm saying? I'm black and, you know, I'm a woman and all this, that, and the third. But you was just basically just a bad mayor. You were dancing and singing while people were getting killed, robbed, and assaulted, guys. So yes, this is Dalton's attorney. I mean, I don't know what else to do, guys. I mean, I'm trying here, but you know, these people are kind of hypno and crazy. And when it comes to Democrats, you guys got to give them a break. They are a little brainwashed, but I'm here to help them act. But I don't know, guys. This is just really a bad decision when it comes to Dalton. I'm going to just be honest, man. I don't think this lady was definitely not the right decision. But that's, you know what I'm saying, a crook, and Tiffany Henyard's a crook. So we're here with our first edition of Criminal Wars, guys. So let's take a look at Dalton making one of the biggest mistakes in their lives, basically, by hiring Lori Lightfoot as their basically lead attorney, guys. Let's take a look. Criminal Wars, go!
Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot will serve as an outside attorney for the Village of Dalton. Village trustees appointed her to investigate Mayor Tiffany Henyard. Henyard is facing allegations of corruption, reckless spending, and retaliation. NBC5's Regina Waldrop was at tonight's Village Board meeting.
Working as a special investigator for the Village of Dalton, that's now the position of Lori Lightfoot.
People in this village want something different, want to go in a different direction.
Residents packed into a special meeting where 4 Dalton trustees voted to appoint the former Chicago mayor and federal prosecutor to conduct an independent investigation of Mayor Tiffany Henyard and her administration. Henyard is accused of corruption and misusing village funds.
The residents of Dalton deserve nothing less than a government that is fully accountable, responsive, transparent, and effective stewards of your precious tax dollars.
Lightfoot will also investigate a taxpayer-funded economic development trip to Las Vegas last May. On that trip, Mayor Henyard and a handful of village reps, including 2 trustees and her former assistant. The woman claims she was sexually assaulted by an unnamed trustee in Vegas and later fired. The state's Department of Human Rights has launched an investigation.
We discovered that there is a lawsuit that was actually filed today, and we want to get a gauge of what's the village's involvement, what's our liability.
Mayor Henyard did not attend Monday night's meeting. Residents say they hope Lightfoot can get some answers and action.
So yes, guys, this is what Dalton has chosen as their leader to basically prosecute Tiffany Henyard, which is a stupid move, by the way. Let me put this down because I got to get serious. So, guys, I mean, this is basically like hiring Ted Bundy to capture Jeffrey Dahmer. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of, dumb. But anyways, it's like she was voted out for a reason, guys. And I have no reason why Dalton would hire her as the lead attorney to prosecute Tiffany Henyard if they don't know her track record. That's crazy. That's all I'm saying. If they don't know Lori Lightfoot's history, that is absolutely insane. Matter of fact, if you don't know Lori Lightfoot's history, let's just all go down memory lane and take a look of how well a mayor she was to Chicago, Illinois, guys. Let's just roll the clip.
And now she's blaming her loss on racism and gender, saying, quote, "I'm a black woman in America, of course." Outkick founder Clay Travis here. Now, Clay, good morning to you. She was asked by a reporter if she had been treated unfairly, and that's where the comment came, "I'm a black woman in America, of course." What do you make of that?
Well, I think you got to go back to her first election, Bill. Thanks for having me. She won of the 2,069 precincts in Chicago. She won all but 20 of them. She won all 50 Chicago wards in 2019, and she won that runoff election in 2019 with 73% of the vote. So my question for Lori Lightfoot would be, if 73% of voters, all 50 wards, virtually every precinct in Chicago voted for you in 2019, why were they not racist and sexist then, such that by 2023, you only got 17% of the vote, i.e. 83% of Chicago voters chose not to bring you back as an incumbent for the first time in 40 years? Bill, I would submit the data there would reflect it was because she did an awful job as a mayor, and the people of Chicago weren't choosing anyone based on their identity. They're just searching for competence, and she was an incompetent mayor, the worst in 40 years. She went from a landslide victory in 2019 to a landslide beating in 2023. Feels like to me the people of Chicago just judged her on the merits of her performance, and it was not good.
I tell you, Clay, the performance is a 5-letter word, and that's crime. I mean, look at the number of people murdered in Chicago last year, 695 in 2022. The year before that, they had more than 800 murders in Chicago. Here's the Tribune headline that you were discussing. In 4 years, Lightfoot went from breakout political star to divisive mayor of Chicago beset by pandemic and crime. She was unable to do the job on the number one issue that people in that city care about now.
So why would you hire this woman as your lead attorney? Is it because she's black? And is it because she's gay? Oh, she's black, she's gay, so, we can't pull the black card. We can't say nothing about her gender or her, come, bro, oh my gosh. Like, you guys could have just got literally anybody else. Like, Jussie Smollett would have been better than this. Like, are you guys kidding me? Dalton, do you want to be helped? Yes or no? Like, what is the problem here? Do you guys want crime off the streets? Do you guys want this lady to get prosecuted for all the things she's done? Yes or no? If yes, then why would you hire Lori Lightfoot out of all people? A crook versus a crook? Like, criminal wars. Like, come on, man. This is the dumbest move Dalton has done, because this is the dumbest move Chicago has done. And I cannot believe that you people would hire her. And it's just like Tiffany Henyard spending tax dollars, going to trips on Vegas, going to 5-star hotels. People are getting sexually assaulted while she's on the same trip. And these people are not even holding these people accountable. They actually fired that woman that spoke out about being sexually assaulted. That's crazy to me. So you mean to tell me you guys would rather have this lady in power still, because that's what you're doing when you hire Lori Lightfoot. You guys do realize that, right? You guys are just keeping her in power. You're keeping Tiffany Henyard in power. So what, I mean, I don't know when black folks are going to wake up, man. Like, we're doing this to ourselves now, guys. Now you can't blame anybody else besides ourselves, guys, because you hired Lori Lightfoot Beetlejuice for some reason. It's the dumbest move, man. But it's like, this woman is just a nightmare. Tiffany Henyard is a nightmare. Both of them. You got the city girl scammer versus the member of the Moles who gets people killed. Like, criminal wars. Who will win? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you guys literally was better off with a jar of mayonnaise, like literally at this point. But anyways, guys, that's the end of the video. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you guys tune in to the next video. And I'm definitely going to be coming out with an IRL video soon, guys. So stay tuned to that, man. And I'm out. Peace.